It's an absolute scorcher today, so it's very fitting we're reviewing the 2023 QX50 Sport. This is my favorite vehicle within our lineup, and I'll share with you why. All right, so starting off on the front end, I love the elegance and style of this vehicle. They basically compiled the aggressive lines and front end of the QX55 that so many people love into the slightly bigger profile of the QX50. So you'll notice the oversized grille here with the black emblems, blacked out trim, blacked out area around the fog lights as well. But if you follow me to the side of the vehicle, it also has a very nice stance because of the upgraded 20-inch wheels that are standard on the QX50 as well. So looking at the vehicle from the side profile, you get that same kind of beefy look and presence of the QX55, but without the cutoff of the actual roofline in the rear. So as you've seen in the previous vehicle, when I entered the vehicle, I did bump my head slightly. So this is gonna give you a lot more clearance, a lot easier to get in and out of the vehicle. And in the rear, let me open this up for you guys here. You'll notice that you get all of that extra storage and cargo space as well, because in the QX55 you do lose a little bit. Between the two vehicles, of course, if you watched the last video, I was leaning more towards the QX50 because of the practicality of it. But now with the QX50 Sport, it gives you the best of both worlds. Join me inside and we'll go over some interior features. All right, so we're now inside the 2023 QX50 Sport. This particular model that we're sitting in does have the Monaco Red leather interior seats. I like the look of this. It's sporty yet elegant. These seats are perforated. So what that means is they can either be cooled, which I'm doing in this case because it's very hot outside, but they also can be heated. I actually use in my Infiniti more the heated seat than I do the cooled. Yeah, I know we live in Florida, I know it gets hot, but actually this feels really good to me in the morning when I'm driving to work, on my lower back, kind of, you know, just that heat kind of stretches it out, I would say, a little bit, or relaxes it, but I enjoy it, you know. I don't set it all the way up to number 3, but 1 or 2 gives me enough warmth in my lower back to really make a difference for me. Some other features that I really like in this vehicle, of course, Apple CarPlay is huge. Having that integration in the car makes my life very easy. Being able to give voice commands in the vehicle to basically navigate my iTunes, text messaging, calls, navigation. It's really, really important to me. And I would never buy a car that didn't have the wireless Apple CarPlay. That's how important it is to me. Another thing that's really big to me is the charging pad. You can see I've got my phone right here. And I like how the notification is in that top right corner. So once I slide my phone in there, I can see that it has connected and it is being charged. So of course, we're in the digital era, technology era, so everybody's constantly on their phone, using their phone, which is draining the battery. So especially when you're connected to CarPlay, which is gonna even further drain your battery, having that wireless charger where you can just take your phone out of your pocket and just drop it in there is a big deal to me. If you can peek over this way on this side, we were just speaking about music and integration. So this car does have the 12-speaker Bose sound system. Very crisp, clear, and gives you plenty of bass. Listening to, you know, hip hop or even pop in some cases. It'll give you that sound and performance that you're looking for. You're also gonna have memory seats here. So you can, of course, up to 2 different drivers, create a profile that will set your seat position, your side mirrors, as well as things like your favorite radio stations, your climate preferences, and a Bluetooth device as well. Being seated here, the car itself is very comfortable, is very spacious. The back seat, I'm sure my cameraman will tell you guys if he could speak right now, is comfortable as well. The seats are really comfortable, plenty of headroom back there. So, you know, from my particular standpoint, the spaciousness, the technology, and everything in this vehicle really accomplishes what I'm looking for. But for most people, this next feature that I'm going to point out is the most important. Vehicles nowadays have to have a certain level of tech and collision avoidance systems. And this really supports that. So if you click on driver assist here, you'll be able to see the vehicle and every single safety feature that's available to you. So you'll select blind spot assist, and you'll notice the vehicle has the blind spot warning and the intervention. The intervention is very important because if the vehicle just had the warning, yeah, it could beep, it could chime all day, you can see all the lights flashing, but this car takes it a step further where it can actually intervene. So what will happen is if there is a vehicle in either of the blind spots, left or right, in addition to the warnings that you receive, this can actually apply specific brake force to the right or the left side to pull you back into your lane to avoid that collision with the vehicle. If we back out and we go to the next option here, you'll see lane assist, and you've got the lane departure warning and the intervention as well. So not only will this warn you if you're drifting out of your lane, but it can prevent that also. It's really important. If we go to lane centering, this is something that's different, that is similar to like the lane keeping and blind spot intervention, but this is referencing specifically being in cruise control. So when you're in cruise control, in addition to being able to track the vehicle ahead of you and basically maintain a safe speed and safe distance, this vehicle will actually steer for you. So no, it's not gonna make a right turn and get off the highway and park into your garage. But when you're driving on the highway, it will keep you within your lane and take slight curves for you as well. So it reduces the amount of effort you have to take while driving on the highway. If we back out, we're gonna see some other options you have. You'll see emergency assist here, and you'll see forward and backward emergency assist. So what this means is in an instance when you're driving, let's say a car pulls out in front of you and stops, or let's say you're backing out into traffic. Here in Naples, it's common. Backing out of Publix, backing out of Walmart, you're just going grocery shopping, and someone's just walking behind you and not paying attention. Or someone pushes the shopping cart aiming for that little container where the shopping carts go, and you didn't notice it. The backwards emergency assist will actually apply the brake and stop you if it needs to. So from a safety standpoint, this is going to give you the full package of what everybody would want, in addition to the wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless charging, the Bose sound system, the beautiful interior. That's why, in my opinion, this vehicle, the 2023 QX50 Sport, is my favorite. It accomplishes all the goals as far as features that I want. It gives me that aggressive styling, sporty look, that drive that I really like. And you get 3 years maintenance. What more can you ask for? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notifications button to stay up to date on new content. Have a great day.